Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Fringe. And we had a big mid-season cliffhanger last episode. The episode was all about Loeb and his gang breaking into these highly secure bank vaults, safety deposit boxes, stealing something, couldn't figure out what, but they were using this phasing technology that they learned during an episode a couple of back called The Equation. You may remember that one, where matter can pass through other solid matter. Anyway, they stole all this tech, which didn't trigger Walter's memory that he himself put this all there years earlier when Peter was still a kid, because he basically invented a teleporter, but it's more than just a teleporter, because apparently, like its intent at least, was to pull a scientist out of like 1930s Germany, I think, and bring him to the present of the 1980s or 90s. We haven't seen it do that, but what it can do is pull Mr. Jones out of a German prison today and bring him to Massachusetts, to Little Hill. So that's where we're at now. Mr. Jones is free. When I first met Loeb, I thought he was working counter to Jones, but no, Jones clearly works under Mr. Jones. Loeb and Jones, they're part of a team. Jones is the head of it, clearly, but Loeb's a capable lieutenant. So this tech might also be able to pull people out of the past. Do we know whether it can pull people out of the future? It can certainly take someone from a place around the world and bring them to you. So yeah, that's a game changer. That opens up an infinite number of possibilities. But while all of that was happening, Olivia was kidnapped again by more of Jones's people, we think. So yeah. Now that Jones is free, what is his mission? What is he trying to accomplish? How is he related specifically to the pattern? So many questions with this show, and this is going to be an interesting one, because are we going to see any of it from Liv's perspective, or is this all going to be about Peter and Walter trying to work together without Olivia there to help guide them in their attempt to rescue her? Anyway, I can't wait to find out. So let's jump right into it, guys. This is episode 11 from season 1, and it's called Bound. What are we doing to the caterpillar?
I'm dosing a caterpillar.
Dosing? As in LSD?
Well, it's a special blend.
I see.
We're making the caterpillar trip balls?
Finding out that my father's giving drugs to bugs somehow just became a typical moment in my life.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
Drugs to bugs.
Have you heard from Olivia this morning?
No, why? What's up?
They don't know.
She's missing.
Oh. What? Oh. Why the Halloween mask? Is this someone we'd otherwise recognize?
What do you want?
Well, they want in your head, Liv, because you've got your ex-boyfriend's memories in your brain.
Turn her over.
Jeez.
One of our own has been abducted. I want everyone doing everything.
All right. At least we have Broyles and Francis on the case and taking it seriously. Okay. She's noting the shoes, the penny loafers.
Try not to move.
I wonder if this is Hill.
Sir, did it work?
I hope so.
No, it's
Get my car
Loeb.
ready. I'm going back to the office.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Makes sense. She would recognize him.
If you're going to kill me, then can I please have some water?
That's
I need to sit up,
clear looking water.
please.
Jesus. Damn, Liv.
Is Sanford Harris, line 6.
Do we know that name?
You calling about Olivia Dunham?
I'm calling about Fringe Division.
Internal Affairs is sending me in to do a full review of your office, make sure things are running as they should.
Okay, they're getting audited. Now I have a gun. Ho ho ho. Okay. What are the samples? Nice, you got the guy with the navigator.
Watertown. There's a building that we need to raid. I need agents. Maybe 20. Have them meet me in 30 minutes.
Her first thought is we need to raid this place, not I need to get away. That's kind of badass. Okay. We'll read it. Now the adrenaline wears off and the stress hits.
That is 2 miles. Hands behind your head and drop to the floor. Where's Broyles? Do it!
Yeah, who are all these guys?
What's going on here?
Who the hell are these guys? There's a traitor in Fringe Division. There's a mole. It's this guy again.
Quite a day, Agent Dunham.
Why am I cuffed to the bed?
Because this is the kind of authority that I have here, which gives me the prerogative to question your sanity, your loyalty, your worthiness to serve.
Oh, great.
Peter Bishop, arrested 7 times.
I need it.
This is like our
To
recap
assist you
episode.
in freeing his father from a mental institute. Walter Bishop. He was sent to St. Clair's because he was deemed unfit to stand trial for manslaughter. These are the people you surround yourself with. A traitor, a criminal, and a lunatic. What does that say about you?
Am I under arrest?
So that guy and Broyles used to be friends. Are they still?
That son of a bitch Harris. He molested 3 women. I put him away, and that's what this is about.
The building where you were being held. There's nothing there.
What about the phone I got? The car I took? Did you trace
They're clean.
That's weird. Super weird.
There's a woman here to see you, Rachel. Says that you're expecting her.
She's my sister.
Oh, okay. I was like, did we know who Rachel was?
I don't
Jeez.
really. Is it okay if we still stay with you tonight? If it's not okay.
No, of course. I'll meet you back here at 5.
Perfect.
Oh.
Save the world.
They're gonna be in her apartment. Something's gonna happen to her sister. That's not good. Who's this guy that got in the elevator with her? I don't trust anyone right now.
They gave me a spinal tap. What were they doing? Who could they be?
You're like a question machine.
Come on, Walter.
I hid it to keep it safe.
What was it?
Well, let's find out. Hopefully it's still there. Is it gone? Oh, no. Okay. She's not going crazy. That's the important thing.
Walter, can you identify what it is?
Yes. I'm afraid I can.
Millions of organisms feed on us, reproduce within us.
Somebody call an ambulance!
Oh, she's infected. Dead that quickly? Oh, gross, double gross. Oh my god. Holy gross crap. You just put... Holy crap, it's fast. Holy Jesus. How is that related? Ah. Ah. Frickin' chills, man. That's gross. They still haven't found it?
Hemorrhaging, rapid cell deterioration. It appears that he's suffocated from within.
Well, maybe that's because a giant, slimy, spiky slug came out of his mouth.
Yes.
That would do
And
it.
I have a theory as to what it might have been.
His name's Miles Kinberg, immunologist, cutting-edge work, an expert in his field. That's all I know.
Hold on a sec.
Well, there it is.
I got it.
Ebola.
He's so
First the
excited.
headaches, then the skin turns to rice pudding.
Walter, please! Going down. There. There! Wait, get it!
Things like this used to happen in the lab all the time.
Well done, Walter.
Makes me nostalgic.
Oh, I love him.
Spirited, isn't it? Do you know what I could go for?
Don't say food.
Cheesesteak.
It's always food.
I knew it. organism was developed from the same material that Olivia stole from her captors.
You sure?
My boy, I'm not even sure that we all exist on the same plane of consciousness, but yes.
What can you be really sure of?
I agreed to let you question her, not trick her like a rabid dog. What you did was unacceptable. Dunham's been nothing but an exemplary agent, and this is my office.
This isn't a witch hunt. I'm not here to punish some JV agent who tried to ruin my life for chasing a little tail.
Well, we're certainly not meant to enjoy him. What a slime ball.
I thought that he might have mentioned if something unusual had happened.
No, he didn't. Nothing.
She's hiding something.
We spoke to his wife, and she said that he had arrived home just before midnight the last 2 nights, but
having an affair.
According to his schedule.
I feel like nothing's real. That was crazy.
How long were you seeing him?
3 months. I knew he was gonna take the job. He hadn't even told his wife about it yet.
What job was that?
Massive dynamic.
The CDC.
Oh.
To oversee the country's preparedness to fight off an epidemic. It sounded like a big deal.
Not as strong as it could be in retrospect.
He wasn't the only scientist asked. There was another one. Dr. Russell Simon from Cambridge.
You think he's a target too?
I do.
No.
And I also think that the people who
I think
killed
this was
Kinberg
job competition.
are the same people who took me.
What's the link? Why kill Kinberg like that?
I don't know yet, but why kill an epidemiologist? Unless you're looking to start an epidemic.
Find Simon, get him in protective custody now.
Listen, Olivia, your abduction. I'm gonna coordinate the investigation. If I find anything, I'll let you know. We'll find him.
That's great, Mitch. Thank you.
I forgot that Loeb's like right there. Right there.
Is there anyone you can think of who might be targeting you?
Would you excuse us for a moment? I need to talk to my agents.
Sure.
You have requested placing Dr. Simon in protective custody.
I believe that his life may be in danger.
Yeah, well, that's taxpayer dollars, Miss Dunham, and I haven't approved that.
You don't like me, you don't respect me, and you think I'm bad at my job. But please, don't let that get in the way of doing the right thing.
And we'll keep him safe.
The yellow powdery stuff in the vials that you stole, they're like eggs, and then it grows. Fast.
Who?
Thank you.
Who?
No problem.
Oh, frickin'. Oh, man.
Dr. Simon.
There goes Simon. Oh, it's so... You got... I'd be super worried if I was Charlie. Did we cook it?
This organism is a single specimen of a virus for the common cold.
What?
You're saying that this is one single cell?
They're showing off. Killing epidemiologists with the common cold.
It is impressive.
What I want to know is what they wanted from you.
Well, who cares about me? I want to know who's next.
I care about you. If we can figure out why they needed you, then maybe we can figure out who's next.
Why do we suddenly have Liv's sister and niece in the picture? Like, I just feel like they're not going to make it. You don't have this subplot for no reason.
I could have cooked for you. You've always been the strong one. You have.
Mitch. Something you're not telling me.
No. No, there's nothing else.
Maybe this will help.
Oh. Yep. And they're not unique shoes, but they're distinct.
Charlie, I think I know who killed Simon, and I think it's the same person who abducted me. Mitchell Loeb.
That can't be right.
It is, and I can prove it. But I've got Harris watching me like a prison guard.
What do you need?
Oh. Okay. I know I've been distrusting of Charlie, but maybe he's just like a super good friend / agent. Is this Loeb's house?
And you think I'm the guy to break the law for you?
I'm sorry. I didn't...
No, look, you're right. I am the guy to break the law for you. What do we need?
I'm the cleanest cut criminal of all time.
I need a wiretap.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Samantha. I thought I'd drop by and check to see if you're okay.
Well, how sweet of you.
Yeah, we don't trust her. Liv, put two and two together.
Would you like to come inside? Have a cup of tea?
Or I can dose you with the common cold.
Thank you.
The supersized cold.
What were you doing in Marlborough? Well, what's the case?
You know I can't say.
Suspicion of a double agent.
I'll get the tea.
Mind if I use your bathroom?
It's down the hall.
I love the games. Who knows how much? And do they know that the other one knows that much?
We should be able to pick up any outgoing calls they make from their house.
Oh, just in time.
You need to kill her. Right now.
You're definitely taking your time here, Liv. There we go.
You cannot let Dunham leave there alive. In the entry closet, top shelf, in the back, there's a gun.
Answer.
What?
Samantha Loeb is going to kill you. Get out of the house right now.
Olivia. Tea's ready.
You should just be gone, Livia. Like, no reason to stay in the house at this point.
Samantha, turn around and put the gun on the ground.
Please, don't hurt me.
Get on the ground, Samantha.
I was just
Samantha,
doing what my
get down
husband
on the
asked.
ground now. I don't want to shoot you, but
What
I
are you
will.
gonna do to me? Please don't.
Please, get down.
There's some good Krav Maga there. Oh! Nice. Well, that would do it.
There's nothing here. Loeb knew he was gonna cut and run.
The agents at Loeb's house, they're surveilling the area, right? No sign of Loeb?
Oh, yeah.
So he doesn't know about his wife.
No, he doesn't.
Meaning that she could still contact him.
It's all rather tense, isn't it? Peter was really worried about you when you were gone.
Walter.
You were.
Well, of course I was worried.
He was really worried.
Mitchell! Put it down! Put it down! Freeze!
You're under arrest.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Police brutality, but nice work.
Who are you working for?
Mr. Jones.
I want to see my wife.
You're not getting a thing until you talk.
Then you're out of luck.
She won't get a confession.
I'd say the evidence in this house is plenty.
No, I'd say evidence is no confession.
Why take me? Loeb, this is your last chance to cooperate.
Or what? You'll torture me?
Can you leave me alone with him?
What's she doing?
You want your wife, Mitch. Okay. And do you want to know who pulled the trigger? Did you kill them? Did you?
Yes! Do you not understand the rules? Who the two sides are? Tell me at least you know that.
Who's we?
We had a plan here, lady. And you just blew it.
And why did you kidnap me?
Idiot. We were going to let you go. We saved you. You have no idea what you've done.
Nor do I.
There's your confession.
Oh, there's so much to unpack here, guys.
What the hell was that?
He was messing with you.
No.
I don't know. I mean, did you see him?
The man's insane, Olivia.
I concur, and in the category of it takes one to know one.
They knew that you were investigating them. They wanted to take you out.
Then why not just kill me?
No, they needed Scott's
You're talking about a
memory.
man who infects people with giant viruses. Let it go.
No, she won't.
I was worried too when you were taken.
Thank you, Walter.
Not as much as him, of course.
Walter.
It's true.
Is her sister gonna bail? I think her sister's gonna bail and leave Olivia with the child. With the daughter. I've got a dark imagination, but I think that's what's about to happen. Okay, I mean, a lot happened in this episode, but it seems like it's all secondary to Loeb's interrogation at the end there, and what he said just prior to his confession, well, right after his confession. There's two sides, and that he saved Olivia, and now I'm second guessing everything that I know or think I know about this show. Do I have things completely wrong? Was Loeb involved with the... My first instinct when we met Mr. Jones and we had Loeb with the thing on his heart were that they were on opposite sides. But Loeb and his people kidnapped Liv. I thought Loeb was doing the bank robberies, but maybe that wasn't Loeb at all. Face blindness is killer in this show, guys. We know Loeb and... Were Loeb and Scott working together? I think they were. And we're beginning to doubt that Agent Scott was just a pure traitor. His beyond the grave communications with Olivia make us think that it's not that nearly that cut and dry. Ah, man, I'm screwing this up, guys, right now. I feel like I'm screwing this up, and you guys are, like, for the last 3 or 4 episodes, you've been yelling at me because I've just been, like, completely wrong about things. This show's frickin' with my head. I may just have to, like, rewatch the last 3 or 4 episodes just to wrap my head around everything. No, I'm overthinking this. I am overthinking this. Loeb got Jones out of jail. Loeb orchestrated the bank robberies. He stole Walter's old teleporting tech. He got Jones out of jail. So why don't we see Jones at all in this episode? What's Jones up to? Presumably he's planning some massive pandemic because he's killing 2 of the leading epidemiologists in the country that were going to head up this new thing at the CDC that was supposedly going to prepare the country for a pandemic outbreak. Geez, how prescient is that? Maybe this is what actually happened, and that's why that committee was never formed, and so many countries around the world were so woefully unprepared for COVID. But anyway, so if Loeb and his wife and Jones and Scott are all on one side, is the other side Massive Dynamic and whoever may be affiliated with that? There's 2 sides to this. What is this? Ugh. I feel like I just don't have enough information to rationally discuss this and talk my way through it. I feel like I'm just massive questions just dropped on my brain, and I don't have the tools to solve them yet. So the interesting thing, I guess, I'm very much interested in seeing more of Jones. He feels like the head of one side. Why else would you go through such an insane level of effort to get him out in the first place? First you have to solve this equation, then you have to rob all these banks, then you have to literally teleport the man halfway across the world. But anyway, if Jones knew Loeb and his wife, then what are the odds Jones knew Agent Scott as well? And if that's the case, how much does he know about Olivia? He didn't let on that he knew her when they met in the prison and she interrogated when she tried to get that info from him about Little Hill. But it wouldn't surprise me if he knows a lot more about her. As an aside, we had massive cold cells, killer common cold cells in this episode. That's a really fun way of killing somebody. I do have one question, though, and that is, if that powder was tiny, tiny little eggs, for lack of a better word, why didn't a bunch of these cells come out? Because you're not just dropping in a single fleck of powder. Why would you not sprout 20 of these beastly things? Other than effects budget, obviously. But also, where are they getting all their... I don't know. I'm nitpicking the wrong things here. Gross is what it was. And I would be super, super worried about being infected if I was the TA who gave mouth to mouth to the first victim, or to Agent Francis, who got splatter sneezed on just prior to the second guy's death. I'd be freaking out about that. And then we drop, in all the craziness of that, we drop in Olivia's sister and niece out of the blue. Sister's going through some ugly breakup by the looks of it. But she doesn't know how she can be a single mom, and I feel like she's about to leave Olivia, who's the strong one, with her daughter, which will just be a very interesting complication for the second half of the season. But that doesn't seem like something that we need to be dealing with, but it's a weird familial complication unless it's going to somehow tie into our main plot down the road. So how is Liv being a surrogate parent going to tie in? I mean, obviously the girl becomes like, prime potential kidnapping victim, who knows what. Serious leverage. How do we raise the personal stakes in Olivia's life? Well, we give her a daughter. That's basically what I feel like's just happened here. And meanwhile, back at the office, we've got this guy that we found out about in the pilot. I think this was the first episode where we actually saw him, but he's the guy that Olivia charged with sexual harassment at work. Tried to get him kicked out of off the job. That failed because this is 2011, or whenever this is, 2000. What year is season 1? 2008? 2009? It's not 2022, and it doesn't even work all the time now. Point being, he's back on the job. He's auditing the Fringe division to see how well it's running, what needs to be changed. He's just a slimeball, and he's clearly got a personal vendetta against Olivia. Clearly. It feels as though Broyles, who used to be good friends with him, is coming around and realizing what a piece of work this guy is. But that's going to complicate things at work. It feels like there's just like complication upon complication being piled on our daily caseload here. And I dig this episode because it feels like, yes, it was a weird occurrence of the week. Every episode, I think, is going to have a weird occurrence of the week, but the weird occurrence was not the primary driving part of the story for a change. Yeah, we had to figure out the cold virus thing, but it's all part of our main through line, and really this was about dealing with Loeb, and by extension his wife, and figuring out the connections to Olivia's abduction, and we're just beginning to unravel those threads. It's still a rat's nest of confusion, and I look forward to more episodes with more information so that hopefully we can start untangling more of it, because I'm fascinated, I'm curious, I need to know more. I'm fully hooked on this show, in case it's not apparent, guys. But yeah, wow. Can't wait for the next one. Hope you guys can't either. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Make fun of me in the comments for losing my mind. All that stuff helps the algorithm. The liking, the subscribing, the comments, the bells. You guys know what to do. You live on YouTube like I do. So, yeah, any help would be greatly appreciated. And until next time, everybody, Take care. Stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.